This is Ashley with Best Little Aussies. I wanted to take a minute to go through our welcome packet because we've had some requests of folks with the developing coronavirus issues that, we're hoping to go ahead and go over some of the things that we would normally go over in person, but with the current situation, might be a little bit more advisable to go ahead and have them online for all of you to access. So here you see this is our Best Little Aussies website. You're going to find this is kind of your knowledge base for all kinds of things Best Little Aussie. Your puppy is going to come with a welcome packet. To access that welcome packet online, we're going to go to the New Owner resource at the top of the page and then click on Welcome Packet. Here you're going to find what your puppy's going to actually come with. We try to send you home with a bag of food for 4 to 5 days, some toys, a potty pad, a ball, some treats, and all kinds of other goodies. You're also going to have a folder with a lot of information on your puppy. This is going to include your ASDR registration certificate, the health and vaccination records of your puppies, and also the microchip information and how to register that microchip. The other thing that we offer everyone is True Pinion Health Insurance, which needs to be activated within 24 hours to get your first month free. It's about $30 a month. Some people use it and think it's great. Some people, have opted out of doing it, but we do have it there for you, and I hope that you will make use of that. If we scroll down a little bit, you're going to see basically what's going to come into your puppy packet. The first thing that we're going to look at is your puppy's health record and immunization record. That's going to be located right here. It's going to be a full sheet of paper, going to entail everything that your puppy has had as far as worming, vaccinations, also the heartworm and flea preventative. We give everybody Advantage Multi when they're 8 weeks old before they go home, so that will be taken care of for the first month. On the margin of the health record, you're going to see a sticker that is going to be actually off the bottle of the vaccine, and at the very bottom you're going to have the original microchip sticker as well. There's going to be a long number that is the actual identifying number of the microchip, and that's the number that you're going to use to go ahead and register that microchip into your name. Something that's a little bit neat, we always have all of our microchips registered to us as an emergency contact. So if for some reason they can't get a hold of you, they can always get a hold of us. Over to your right, you're going to see the vaccination schedule for dogs, both the core and the non-core vaccines. Your puppy is going to have received its first set of vaccinations here with us. Then at 9 to 10 weeks, you're going to need to get a booster from your vet, and again 12 to 13 weeks, and once more at 16 weeks or older. You're also going to need to get your rabies done from your vet. At one of these appointments, you can also get set up with your heartworm and flea prevention. There's lots of them out there. We do the genetic testing for MDR1, so HeartGuard is okay. But again, we are going to recommend the Advantage Multi because it has worked so great for us. Another page in your welcome packet is going to be the True Pinion Breeder Certificate. This is that certificate that we talked about a little bit earlier that you're going to use to activate your puppy's insurance. You can follow the link there and then put in our code, and they will give you that first month free. You also have a packet called Care and Feeding. We feed Purina Pro Plan Sport, all life stages. Most of our pups are going to get between a quarter of a cup and a half a cup. I would put that down twice a day. That way that you can go on scheduling when your puppy's going to need to go outside to potty. They're going to need to go about 10 to 15 minutes after they've eaten. So if you can split that feeding up 1 cup per day, split it up into a half a cup or a third of a cup, even 3 times a day, then you're going to better be able to know when your puppy's going to need to go outside and get them out there to keep up with your potty training. As far as socialization goes, it's been shown that the first 12 weeks of life are so important for socialization. We utilize puppy culture, and we also recommend the Dr. Dunbar's Serious Pup or the Dunbar Academy, either one. It's a great resource for you as far as puppy training, and then nothing is going to be better than getting your pup into a puppy kindergarten. there's been a lot of research done out there to say, okay, let's weigh the risks on the vaccines and, the health risks compared to the socialization risk. And, if you're careful about where you take your puppy, where, not to take it inside your, um, pet food stores where there's lots of unvaccinated dogs, um, and not to dog parks, but, a great puppy kindergarten class or socialization class is amazing. You want to get these puppies out there and let them meet as many people as possible. A big thing I want you to see here in your um, welcome packet is all of my contact information. I am always available. If you can't reach me by phone when we're out here at the farm, sometimes I don't have the best signal, you can always get me by messenger or text message. I do have satellite Wi-Fi internet out here, so I can always reply to your messages. Cell phone signal just can be a little bit spotty sometimes, so always remember to leave me a message if you're trying to get a hold of me, or if you can't get a hold of me that way, shoot me a message. We talked about a little bit earlier about the microchip. There's 3 different places that you can go and register this microchip. You'll see on the sticker it talks about Fetch ID. They offer some great insurance and other things, but they do have a charge that they want to charge you for. So we also give you 2 different registry options that are both free. They all go into the same database. You'll also want to register your puppy. You can register them with the American Stock Dog Registry. We do ask that you have Best Little at the very beginning of your puppy's name, and then you can choose their name after that. We go a little bit further down, we can talk about genetic testing and the different genetic conditions that the breed can be affected with. All of our dogs are tested, and we make those breeding decisions based on the testing of our dogs. Most of our dogs also have OFA grading on their hips and elbows, so that's going to help you to know that your puppy is not going to develop hip or elbow dysplasia because of a genetic condition. A little bit about the ride home. We take these puppies with us both to our farm, to our home in Arlington, and to our home in Granbury. So they have been in the car quite a bit. Puppies do sometimes get car sick. Sometimes you'll see some drooling. So that's why we advise you to go ahead and bring a towel or something to put down just in case your puppy does get sick. We try to withhold food a little bit before that they leave. That also helps with this a little bit. But again, sometimes it's just not possible. And they do get sick every now and then, but it's very common, and it should subside as soon as that you get home. They should be feeling fine and up and rambunctious again. If we go down the page, we can see a little bit more about our food that we feed. The Pro Plan All Life Stages 30/20. This is what the bag looks like. Again, I send you home with a few days worth. The next thing a lot of people ask, okay, do I want a crate, or how do I want to house my puppy? These are pictures actually of where our puppies stay in Granbury. So we advise that you have your puppy in an exercise pen and then put a crate inside of that pen. I would put the litter box on one end and then put your food and water and bed at the other end. That's what these guys are accustomed to. They'll go to their litter box and use their litter box, and then you can also use this when you're potty training. Once they get to where they can actually make it most of the night without having to use their litter box, then you can start putting them in the crate and leaving them in the crate at night. We use alfalfa pellets as our litter. We do this because of a couple of reasons. It smells like grass, and so it makes puppy potty training much easier because they already associate grass with going outside in their litter box area. Some folks are having a hard time finding the alfalfa pellets. You can also use Yesterday's News or any of the pelleted newspaper pellets as well. Again, we use the alfalfa pellets here because it smells like grass and it kind of helps you with your potty training outside.